like I was saying, cancel culture is such a big thing nowadays. Literally, people will pull up shit that you posted like when you were fucking 10, 11, whenever you were 13, and then they'll bring it back to you when you're fucking 23. And alright, hi, welcome back. My name's Amber Kennedy. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about Facebook. Pretty much, I'm gonna be listing all the reasons why I deleted my Facebook. There's probably honestly more reasons. Whenever I started my Facebook, MySpace was like really big before Facebook. And MySpace started to, you know, die. And then naturally everybody started to go to Facebook. It was like the next big social media platform, and I literally had people from elementary, middle school, high school, every job that I've ever worked on there, acquaintances, friends, family, people that I haven't seen in forever. I was just had a lot of people that I really didn't need to like know what they were doing in life. And then it's like people that I worked with for like literally a month or less or something. It's like, I don't need to have you on my Facebook watching my whole life. I barely knew you, you know? Then whenever I got my relationship, we had a Facebook at first. We were like whatever Facebook official, like I said, I was in a relationship with my boyfriend. We're not gonna say his name, I know y'all want that, but you're not gonna get that. Anyways, so we were on Facebook, we were official. And so, you know, as one does, I was posting a lot of pictures of me and him because we were new and I wanted to show off. There was a chick that kept on liking my photos, and I went to her profile, and it said we had one mutual friend. Guess who it was? It was my boyfriend. And so I got on his Facebook, and then I started going through his messages, and like he had a thing with this girl back in like, I don't know, like what, high school? That kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because I'm like, why is this chick that you had like a relationship thing with liking my photos? You know, so I didn't like that. Can you mind your own business? But yeah, that. And then at one point, like at the beginning of our relationship, I was getting messages from this guy that I used to talk to, like the first dude that I ever really talked to. And he was pretty much apologizing for like fucking me over like a bazillion times. And then some kind of recovery, and that was a part of his recovery. His therapist was telling him that he needed to do that kind of stuff. It's just like, I don't need to be in contact with people that, you know, I knew in high school, middle school, especially people that wronged me or people that life was like a huge competition. That shit's annoying. There's some people that literally use social media as like some kind of like scoreboard to show that they're better than you, that their life is so much better, their relationship, everything. And okay, say if I like somebody back in middle school, high school, whatever, it was really easy for me to find them on social media. All I would have to do is know their first name, know the city that we were in, and yeah, then I can search them, and then within the first few searches, I'm probably gonna find them. You can even be more detailed. You can put what school they're going to, city they live in specifically. Yeah, it's really not hard to find somebody. I don't like that either. Like, I feel like I don't want people just able to access me, like, no problem like that. That's not good. I don't want people to be able to find me that easily and be able to contact me, message me. At least on YouTube, there's no message option. People will have to comment. Yeah, I don't want anybody just messaging me. There's some fucking weirdos out there. Especially people that I went to school with. It's like people that I've never even talked to message me and act like I've talked to them. It's like, I think you got fucked up. I think somebody stole my shit and made you think that I was talking to you, because I never was. Around the time that I got rid of my Facebook, one thing that really majorly affected it and made me really want to do it was the fact that my stepsister at the time was getting stalked. Like, I shit you not, every single time me and my boyfriend would go over to my mom and stepdad's house, my sister's tires they were literally deflating as we pulled up, and then she would crying and bawling her eyes out. I don't even know how many fucking sets of tires she went through. Multiple police reports. There was a court date at one point, kept on getting rescheduled. I don't think the court date ever fucking happened. This guy pretty much just got away with this aggravated stalking shit. And at one point, my sister was living in the house with my mom and stepdad and little brother in my old room, and this dude, he didn't give a fuck. He would stalk her whenever she was at my parents' house, her job. He would follow her whenever she was going to a friend's house. If she was seeing some dude, he would follow her. It was fucking crazy. So many police calls, so many police reports. Nothing ever really happened. But anyways, one day he stalked my sister at my parents' house. He slashed her tires, and then he spray painted my mom's truck. And then at one point he did threaten to kill her. So I was always really paranoid. Like, dude, that whole situation, I mean, it didn't go on for like a few weeks or a month. It went on for like a good 3 or 4 years. And it changed my sister's life, and her life has never been the same ever since that situation. So people should not have access to where you are, where you live, what you're doing. People shouldn't have access to any of this shit. I think social media is a big part of the problem. Then there's just a lot of stuff that kind of added up over the years of having a Facebook, and we're gonna get more into that. So anyways, another thing I don't like about Facebook, aside from it being so easy to find whoever the fuck you want on there, it bothers me that it literally shows where you live, where you were born, where you went to school, high school, elementary, all that kind of shit. Stuff that really people shouldn't have access to unless they actually like know you. I know people willingly put it out there, but then it shows where you work. I don't like that. Personally, in this day and age, I've never liked putting where I work because stalkers, for one, creepy people on the internet, and then people that you don't like that may go and leave reviews on your job. So yeah, things like that I just don't really like. I don't understand why it even shows that stuff online. Whenever I was on Facebook, you know, it would have me do all these like quizzes and stuff, and then the quizzes will be asking you like personal questions that'll be like security questions, like what was the name of your first dog, what was the name of your first school, and like what was your mom's maiden name, and all kinds of stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, that's not good. Facebook even got in trouble for like leaking people's information and like having privacy issues, which is not good. Makes me even happier that I got off there sooner than later. One thing I also have written down, it shows who you associate with, which I don't like. Some things are better left private, and I think I don't know, it just makes it easier for people to stalk you or be more creepy. And I don't like that. I don't have a Facebook, but I do have an Instagram, but I honestly never post on there. And I'll be real, I'm just on there for the memes and the funny videos and the cute cat pictures. And then I feel like if I was to delete it, nobody would be able to send me those funny things. So yeah, that's why I haven't deleted Instagram. I never post photos. I haven't posted photos in like probably like 6 months to a year or longer than that. I don't even know, it's been a long time. This happened to me a long time ago when I did have a Facebook. Some chick made a post about abortion because it was being talked about in the media, but nothing ever ended up happening. Not like what happened now, where it's like Roe versus Wade, where it's like fucking illegal in Texas and all this bullshit. Personally, at the time, I thought abortion was illegal because I've been raised Catholic, very religious, but I was young, dumb, naive, and didn't realize that the world is not all black and white. It's just not. The one thing that the chick said that just rubbed me the wrong way, I was pretty much saying abortion should be legal, which, I mean, abortion should be legal. It's healthcare access. As a woman, I know that there are health issues that we suffer through in silence that some people would not understand. Let me stop the Roomba. Men definitely will not understand those struggles, especially if they cannot feel the same pain we do. They do not have the same body parts we do. And then personally, I don't give a fuck if you've had kids or you hadn't, and you think abortion should be totally fucking legal. You should just throw the fucking woman in jail. That's bullshit. You should be thrown in jail because you don't believe in somebody having basic human rights. But anyways, I guess I'm not gonna go into that. But she was saying like she got multiple abortions, so that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, you shouldn't just be getting pregnant, getting an abortion anytime you feel like it's, how can that be good on your body? You get in stupid ass arguments, and now I fucking hate that bitch. And now I have to have her blocked on everything just because of that one stupid argument. So, you get in stupid arguments with people that you went to school with, people that are family members, people that are friends, people that are friends of friends, acquaintances. Pretty much just because you have a friend on Facebook, it opens up Pandora's box, because then they have all these other friends that come to their post, and then somebody will always disagree, somebody will always have something to say. And then people always have balls on social media because you're not in person, so people will just be straight up hateful because there's no repercussions. You're not there. They're not going to get punched in the face, or they're not going to get called out in person in front of everybody. So, and then you can never bring up anything government related, anything with the president, elections. Really, nowadays, you can't bring up anything because somebody always gets fucking offended, and it's like, damn, I'm glad I got rid of my Facebook. Whenever you're young, you say and post a lot of dumb ass shit. Whenever I was in high school, I remember one of my aunts finding me on like Facebook, and she saw that I was smoking weed. And then she emailed me and said something like, her family has a history of addiction, why are you smoking, or something. And I'm just like, why the fuck are you worried about me? For one, this aunt never liked me as a kid, or at least I felt like she never liked me. Or she didn't like my mom, so she didn't like me. But pretty much people can go back on your Facebook and look at things that you posted years and years ago, use it against you, and then use it against you as an adult. And honestly, cancel culture is so big. I think it's so fucking stupid. We will talk about that in another video one day, just not today. So, like I was saying, cancel culture is such a big thing nowadays. Literally, people will pull up shit that you posted like when you were fucking 10, 11. Whenever you were 13, and then they'll bring it back to you when you're fucking 23, and they'll be like, you were racist 10 years ago. And it's like, no, I wasn't. I was just fucking stupid and uneducated, and I was trying to be cool and fit in, so I was doing what every other kid was doing. Damn. It's just pretty much you're leaving some kind of digital footprint behind where people can dig it up and somehow use it against you. Nowadays, everybody's offended, and then if somebody doesn't like you, shit, best believe they're digging up fucking years worth of your Facebook archives, your Instagram archives. They're looking for any little slip where they can fucking screenshot it and fucking prove that it was said, and yeah, use it against you and make you look like the bad guy, because that's the way it is in 2023. I don't know why. You know, when I was growing up, things used to be so fucking different. People used to not be so fucking easily offended. But you know, whatever. Y'all do you, I'll do me. And I'm sure a part of why you say so much stupid stuff whenever you're young is a part because you're growing. You don't know. You don't have life experience. You just don't have that like maturity and wisdom that you need to actually like know that what you're doing and saying is wrong. And then plus at some of these times, like early 2000s versus 2020s, like totally different time period. Some of the stuff that we were saying back then may have been okay versus now it's totally not. I don't know. I guess too many people took a lot of stuff out of context and used it the wrong way, and yeah. People post the most ridiculous fucking shit, bro. This is one thing I couldn't deal with Facebook. I'm just like, ever since I was in middle school all the way up until I was like, you know, pretty much 18, 19. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? People should be old enough to like know better. But apparently not. People, there was this one chick I worked with at Studio Movie Room. I shit you not. The only thing she would ever post on Facebook, it seems like, was stupid ass questions that she could clearly go look up on Google. Literally, while you typing it in the Facebook, what you doing bar. She would do that. And then it's like, she was so broke. Every single thing that she owned, she had to sell. Her little kids had a shoe that they were done wearing. No, she needed to sell it. She did a shirt she didn't like, she was selling. It's like, damn, bitch, you bought that at the store for $10. I think you just give it to Goodwill. And then honestly, if you cannot take a $10 loss on a fucking shirt or any of the stuff that you're trying to resell, why did you buy it in the first place? That's one of my most common thoughts I couldn't help but thinking. And there are some people that just post things that they know they're gonna get a reaction from every single post that they post. And it's like, why? What's the point? People that literally post, I don't even know how the fuck some of these people post. Like when I had a Facebook, I legit thought whenever I was like 18, 19, do some of these people actually like have a job? How do they pay for like their apartment or their food? Or like, do they live with their mom? How are they posting 20 times in an hour? Like, I just don't get it. Like, there are literally some people that would post every fucking 2-3 minutes, and it's like, how are you fucking doing this? I don't get it. God. That kind of shit was annoying. And then my least favorite of all, anytime somebody would have relationship problems and they were not mature enough to handle it. People that post about relationship issues. Are you not emotionally mature enough to like not post about it on social media, talk to your partner and just work through it on your own instead of feeling like you need to share it with the whole internet? Because chances are it's not gonna make anything better. It makes you look like a fucking child. And it may actually end up making a relationship for sure end. But not fucking least. I saved the best for fucking last because this is exactly how I feel. I don't give a fucking flying fuck what anybody else is doing with their fucking life, with their time. I don't care what they're thinking. They have questions about. I don't care if they're selling a fucking pair of flip-flops that have been fucking used and they probably have 3 more steps left in them. I don't care. I don't care if you think I'm hot and you want to hook up with me and you knew me back in high school. I don't fucking care. I personally do not care to see what anybody from high school, elementary, middle school, my extended family, or, you know, the relatives that I haven't seen in years. I don't care what anybody else is doing, to say the least. I don't care to let people know what the fuck I'm doing in my life. Moral of the story is, I don't care what people are doing. Yeah, I just feel like Facebook is just such a fucking toxic ass place for so many different reasons. I mean, I just told you all the reasons why I thought. There's probably even more. Facebook just isn't my cup of tea. If I had to pick a social media that I had, it would be YouTube because it doesn't show where I work, where I live, what city I'm in, or any of that stuff. And if it does, it's only because I opted to have it on my profile or put it up. And yeah, Facebook is just toxic. Facebook is for the people that are worried about what the next man is doing. And yeah, I'm trying to work myself out of these toxic habits of constantly worrying about what other people are doing, comparing myself to them, and I'm just really trying to focus on myself. Compared to when I had a Facebook to now, it is a lot different, but social media is still very alive in my life because I have Instagram, and of course all the TikToks, Reels, and all that shit is on Instagram. So sometimes I do find myself doom scrolling for like a long time. Deleting a Facebook has been one of the best things ever because a lot of people that I used to know that are not in my life anymore, I no longer wonder what they're doing. I don't have to talk to people in a fake manner or a fake way. Like, I don't have to say happy birthday to people that I actually don't feel anything towards. I'm like, so social media is toxic, it's not worth it. And dude, I always think, why can't we just go back to like, you know, the 90s or like 80s, 90s, before the internet was big, like when everything was chill. Well, anyways, if you liked any of the points that I said or have anything that you want to add in the comments down below, please do, because I'd love to hear it. And yeah, until the next video, I'll see you then, and I don't even know how long I've been recording. Well, anyways, if you vibe with the video and you vibe with me, make sure you like the video and subscribe so we can be friends because it's free, and why not? We can hang out at least once a week, maybe twice a week. We'll see.